$4 for some Christmas-themed emotes, twice the price of these games. The media agreed that these were egregious prices, but worse, they're engaged in some deceiving marketing practices too. Oh look, it's marked down half price. But it's not. It was released half price. They're artificially jacking up the price, only to then give it a fake limited time discount in order to create a sense of urgency. That's illegal, here in Australia at least, in Canada and in the EU. Reddit quickly picked up on this and pointed it out. Bethesda reacted by scrapping the discount and just setting it as the always intended price. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes of whining now, so I'm just going to leave it here. I didn't even get a chance to touch on the new pay-to-win fiasco. The new camera item that lets you teleport, dwindling player numbers. But on the flip side, they're also adding new content and improving the game over time. Heck, No Man's Sky was a surprising comeback. So, maybe Bethesda can do it too. But for now, Todd returns to cryostasis, hiding in his bunker until the bombs of outrage stop falling, and returning only when it's time to get our hopes up once again.
CuriosityStream.com/internet-historian. Not many people know this, but I'm actually quite a good rap artist, rappist, if you will. So I'm going to say all these names for you from the credits as fast as I possibly can, in time with the scrolling. Here we go, one take. Just Deal, Miles Millican, Justin Rowling, with Steve Rizzo, Drudders, Indigo Zero, Luke Hackle, Aston 210.
He's not doing it.
Prince, Dr. Tex, Pubs, Spicy Peter, Tiff, Edgy Kid X, Bryce, Toiler, Ham, Nate Odenkirk, but Zanya Waffles, Krabby. If you want to get read by the rapist, then why don't you head over to...
It takes fight to be a full-time fan.
Bell tolls. This is what your intestines hear every time you eat Taco Bell. I wonder if this will get copyrighted if it won't count. Is there enough of the Taco Bell noise that it doesn't count? Because that would be pretty funny. I'm gonna mute myself and listen to the actual song. Bye! Okay. My Marvel Snap just keeps fucking crashing. It's really annoying. I definitely would have won that game. Alright, so the first one was... It was Machine World, so if you play... Okay, I'm gonna try to reconnect. Come on. Put me back in, bitch. Yeah, that's right. Put me back in, bitch. I'm gonna win. There's no fucking way they're gonna win. Machine World is the first one, then it's Death Domain, and then it's, Baxter Building. Oh, they played Colossus. Damn. Okay, well now I'm not guaranteed to win at all. Well, I am going to fucking just kill him anyway. Get my mission done. Oh, cool. So you played Ant-Man at Machine World, so I get another Ant-Man. Bet. The final turn. What the fuck? Why can't I want to put it there? But Christ, what is wrong with either their servers, my phone, our internet? Something's fucking off. And the game crashed again. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome. Literally about to win. Just put me back in. Come on. Or maybe I'm gonna lose horribly. Yep, lost horribly. It's cool. Wait, what the hell? It's showing me old things. What the fuck? How the hell did they stack that so hard? Oh, I just summoned a bunch of monsters and... Oh, I should have also played Devil Dinosaur. Yeah, that would have been way more than Cable. And I wouldn't have fucking killed myself. I'm fucking stupid fuck. I didn't think about it. Oh well, I got my kill. One card thing. What the fuck is it? Cannot connect to App Store. Huh. Unable to connect to DSA server. Huh. I'm pretty sure it's not my internet. Nope, on servers, so still can't connect to the App Store. What the fuck's going on? Whoa, all my internet oh, that's cool. All my websites I was on are gone. There's like all like 100 of them. Fucking cool. What else is gonna happen that's fucked up on this fucking stupid phone? Yeah, all my websites are back. That's cool. Oh, I can't open the fucking... Okay, here's the App Store, alright. Is there a Marvel Snap update? Hey, look, I finally called it Marvel Snap and not... No, there's not. I keep calling it Pokemon Snap. The fuck is this guy talking about? He wants Capcom characters in Marvel Snap. Yeah, this person's review says the $10 Battle Pass in Marvel Snap only gets you cosmetics and a 2-month head start. Didn't really think about that. Not necessarily true though, because I did get Carnage, and then I immediately got Carnage from the thingy. Huh. Well, I'm gonna get Spider-Woman out of that, so whatever. It would make sense if our opponent retreats that counts as us winning all 3 locations, I agree. They spelled the word certain, S-U-R-T-A-I-N. Okay. This person says almost nothing but positives. 3 stars. Why am I reading this? Jesus Christ. Where the fuck is my boy? My text didn't even send. What the fuck? I guess I'll just send the same thing again. I still don't see him. I want to put Marvel Snap, but I'm worried my game is just going to crash. It's not a fun worry.
My friends, the Rhino and the Scorpion are back behind bars, but only after wreaking unimaginable havoc in a reckless rampage with Spider-Man. Hopefully, they'll never see daylight again, but we need to be ready if they do. Normal humans can't stand against the likes of the Rhino. So, here's my proposal. You've heard of police dogs, right? Now bear with me. We train, outfit, and deploy police rhinoceroses. You got a rhino? We got a rhino too, baby!
That's stupid. Okay.
Oh my god, it's corn!
Alright then. No.
Now you'll get that job.
And from now on, there'll be enough money for the doctors to make you well again. I told you I had to win, Eloisa, and I did. And now everybody knows I'm a better racer than Speed, and our troubles are over. We'll never have to worry about anything again.
My phone keeps not saving videos and like screenshots. Alright, what do I need to do? Play 2 cost cards. Win a location with 20 more power. That'll be a big one. I'll get like 3 love battle puzzles. 4, 5, 5. Almost 6. After each turn, give cards here +1 power. Oh, I got the watcher. On-reveal effects happen twice at this location. After turn 4, move all cards 1 location to the right. Interesting, interesting. I guess I'll open with Squirrel Girl and end my turn. Holy shit, he already has a bunch of videos. You're really gonna give me
Fire further faster.
fucking Marvel Snap
LOL.
ad. I'm trying to watch one. Okay.
Every journey has a beginning, and you have downloaded Marvel Snap. It is now time to sink your teeth into this game, learn the basics, and make your first beginner decks. Whether you are here to learn the basics or you want to learn some powerful early combos, these 5 decks should have something in store for everybody's playstyle, and we're only going to be using early game Pool 1 cards. I want to remind you, you want to use cards and decks that suit the way you want to play the game. After all, this is a game. Don't worry about the meta. Screw the meta. Look, it doesn't matter if you've been playing the game for some days, weeks, even months, or you just downloaded the game. These early decks are going to be very important in your beginning steps of Marvel Snap, and probably more important than the decks themselves are going to be learning the cards and the basic synergies that they provide. Deck number 1, Odin reveals himself. I probably should pick another name, but let's stick with it. This deck is by far one of my personal favorite, if not my favorite on this list. We're starting out with a banger, guys. Very strong deck that is going to win you a lot of games because of the sheer amazing powerful combinations that it does have. The overall deck purpose is to both use and abuse the on-reveal abilities from your cards in your deck to overwhelm the opponent with both power and surprises. Essentially, the basic strategy of this deck is to set yourself up with a strong early game. You're going to be laying out multiple cards on the field with all the 1 and 2 cost cards highlighted here, and then you'll be ramping up the power on turn 3 by either playing Wolfsbane or Ironheart to power up the cards that you already played. You will then overwhelm your opponent right away, and through a huge right hook in turns 4, 5, and 6, Odin is truly the key to this deck. He's going to go ahead and reactivate the on-reveal abilities of all the cards in one location, and you can set yourself up to have Spider-Woman with multiple negative effects to the enemy, or everyone's personal favorite and the main kind of summed up strategy: get White Tiger out there, get a Spirit Tiger, throw Odin, and get another Spirit Tiger, and you're pretty much going to win the game. 10 out of 10. I love it. Let's move on. Deck number 2, Ongoing Surprise. So this deck is very similar to the last one, except we're not going to be focusing on reveal abilities rather than ongoing abilities. On reveal is more about synergy, ongoing is more about powerful effects that last the whole battle to overwhelm your opponent with tons of points on the locations. You're going to want to go ahead and focus on building up your deck with Angela, then Nightcrawler. Moving Nightcrawler and playing another card is an easy way to get loads of Angela points. You'll also be equipped with abilities to give you points in locations that you don't even have cards, via people like Mr. Fantastic and the Claw, and you can go ahead and give those points to Namor, who should be on his own location. Namor is a great card that will quickly get kind of redundant after a while, but early game, he definitely gets the job done. And then go ahead and finish your deck off with either Spectrum or Onslaught, depending on your playstyle. Onslaught is about making one location extra great, and Spectrum gives all the ongoing effects plus 2 power, which can definitely throw your opponent off. Do you want to punch your opponent right in the mouth, cut to the chase, and go full out aggressive? Great, this deck is going to be for you. You'll be going into all-out attack mode and learn the basics of an early discard deck as you play around again with Angela and building up your pocket. Aggressive? Great, this deck is going to be for you. You'll be going into all-out attack mode and learn the basics of an early discard deck as you play around again with Angela and building up your apocalypse throughout the battle by discarding him with cards such as Lady Sif and or Swordmaster and Blade. Building up Apocalypse can quickly win you one location all by himself, and or you have American Chavez just in case you're not able to build him up. It's fun, it's fast, it's powerful, very easy deck to get the hang of, and if you're a fan of the discard deck, great news, you can use this into the late game as you upgrade your collection. Also, all the graphics that you see on today's video will be located in my Discord that you can find down in the description below. Feel free to join to get access to the graphics and see other community members that can be talking about the game, strategies, and get you up to speed. And since you're already down there, you might as well subscribe if you haven't already for daily Marvel Snap content and guaranteed great RNG in all of your Marvel Snap games. Deck number 4.
he fucking said, yo, subscribe for daily RNG, right? And then he winked and he had the little caption that says scam. Cozy's my favorite. Cause he fucking knows. He fucking knows those douchebags who promise things to kids. And the kids are so stupid. I think Get Spider-Woman. What the fuck is she? 40? I don't have her, right? I don't even know what she is. She's a 5'7", okay. Yeah, I don't have her. I wonder if we're gonna get like a Red Hulk. Or if he's already in it, I just don't know. Well, there are definitely people more powerful than Hulk. Wow. Forgot about Infinite. I can definitely make some of these decks, that's pretty cool. Where the fuck are my screenshots? What the fuck? Am I completely out of room here that I can't take screenshots? No, I have 0.9 gigs left, so what the fuck? Technology, we expect it to always work, doesn't always have to. I fucking hate it so much. Just all things in life, you know. Where is boy? What the fuck is going on, man? Oh, I just can't even take screenshots. Alright.
Zoo, or whatever you want to call it, this is all about overwhelming your opponent with mass amount of cards on the playing field, and then you buff them all. The strategy of the deck is simple. Lay as many cards as you can out on the field, trying to capitalize on their synergies with Ant-Man and Rocket Raccoon. Some of the combos to focus on is go ahead and play Ant-Man. Later in the game, you can play Nova, and when you have loads of cards on the deck, use Carnage to destroy him, giving all of your other cards +1. Or you can do an Angela Bishop early strong combo. And then lastly, Strong Guy can provide huge power on one location if you have no more cards in your deck. Finish it off by playing Kazar or Blue Marvel. You're going to power all those cards up and you'll be good to go between that, Nova. A lot of +1s to your 1-cost cards. And for our last deck, we've got the Devil Dinosaur deck. This deck is going to focus on 1 card and 1 card.
Cards that cost 1 or 2 can't be played here. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and play them now.
Only the Devil Dinosaur, if you didn't see that coming. As Kylo would say, more cards, the better and the merrier. While this deck does focus on Devil Dinosaur, you'll be using cards like Moon Girl, White Queen, Cable, Mantis, and Sentinel to go ahead and get more cards to your deck, powering up the Devil Dinosaur, and then throwing on either Iron Man or Onslaught to have a very powerful location to win you the game. To keep it simple, this is just a great deck, and again, my favorite part about it is you'll get access to your opponent's cards. You're definitely going to win at least 1 location with Devil, Iron, or Onslaught, and you should be successful in grabbing some other powerful combinations to secure the other location. So there you have it. Those are the 5 best beginner decks only using Pool 1 cards. I'm going to be having a video following this one, talking about all the cards separately, because like I said, it's about the cards, not the deck. And again, I remind you to be sure to try them all out, find one style that you like the most. It's really going to make your whole experience a whole lot better. My friends, if this video was helpful to you, go ahead and click the like button down below. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more daily Marvel Snap content here at the Cozy Snap channel. It also helps get my videos out there to more of the public. We've got 1 month left until launch.
Oh, he put that up before anyone could even play. I have backed myself into a corner here. Oh, he didn't even care about that one. God damn it. I should have done what I was gonna do. I still would have lost anyway. Oh well. Can I take screenshots on my phone? Okay, I can. I just got another Captain America. Which one's the base one? Oh. I don't know which one I like better. I guess this one. The base one. Capitan America. I guess I'll just make these decks on my fucking phone real quick.
Amazing powerful combinations that it does have. The overall deck purpose is to both use and abuse the on-reveal abilities from your cards in your deck to a video following this one, having some other powerful combinations to secure the other location. So,
Alright. Who do we need? Nightcrawler. I don't fucking have Electra. I don't have Rocket. Jesus. Okay, so I guess I'll sub in Quicksilver for Electra, Hawkeye for Rocket. Got Star-Lord. I got Cable. Oh, I do have Scarlet Witch too. I like Cable better. Mr. Sinister. Got my Ironheart. Wolfsbane. Spider-Woman I don't have yet. I'll put Miles in there for now. Gamora. And Odin. Alright, so I just gotta get further in the Battle Pass. And then I'll get her. Alright, what's the next one?
there you have it. Those are the 5 best beginner decks only using pool 1 card.
What does pool 1 mean?
I'm going to be having a video following this one, talking about all the cards separately, but...
Discard aggro. I don't think I have Yondu either. Nope. Or Korg. board. What the fuck? Lord Lady Sif. Jesus Christ, I'm missing so many people. Like a child. They got Apocalypse on. Okay, well, who can I put in here? Why Ant-Man in this deck? I don't understand that. Nightcrawler, Blade. I don't have Angela.
Like I said, it's about the cards, not the deck. And again, I remind...
Missing strong guy. What? Why is this blue marble 6/4 mine's 5/3?
you to be sure to try them all out, find one style that you like the most. It's really...
Okay. He has Devil Dinosaurs 4-0. Oh, maybe that's the older, like, values. That would suck if, like, you got a card, you like a card, and they fucking nerf it like that. Just change its stats and shit. I'll tell, was it 6-6? Weird, I wonder how many of those are the ones I didn't even notice. Hitman was always a 1-1, Kid was always a 2-2, Sentinel 2-3, Captain America 3-3, Iron Man 5-0. Yeah, there's only a few changes like that. It would seem.
Wheatley vodka, distilled 10 times, so you actually want to taste it.
Dad, tomorrow, can we go to the playground?
Alright, we're headed to the playground.
Yeah, we're going to the playground.
Have fun.
What is up, guys, and welcome to the channel. Now, if you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering the best ways that you can prepare for the launch of Marvel Snap. Now, we've been waiting for a long time to hear about the official global launch of the game, and personally, I thought it was going to be in the holidays, but October 18th, Marvel Snap will be globally launching through all of the app stores, PCs, Android, iOS, whatever you play on. Now, in this video, guys, I'm going to be teaching you guys some simple tips and tricks that you can best prepare yourself to have the best and most fun possible playing Marvel Snap, and you can join my Discord in the community, and there are plenty of people that can walk you step by step on how to do that. But whether you want to play early or you just want to know what are the best things you can do to prepare, this video is going to give you guys some simple tips and tricks and things you should be doing right now. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Starting off with the most obvious tip, guys, if you haven't done this yet, then I don't know what you're doing, but you can go ahead and pre-register for the game on marvelsnap.com. You go ahead and click this nice little button. It'll ask you some details, and you can go from there. If you do pre-register early, you will get access to these different variants, which is pretty cool, and it'll go ahead and get you everything you need to do to get set up to play it for the very first time when the game does launch. All right, now the next groundbreaking tip, tip number 2, guys, you want to go ahead and start studying some of the cards. Now, there are loads of cards within this game, and it'll be a little intimidating at first. However, the cool thing that they've done with this game, groundbreaking tip...
Okay, let me see. I got 2 of his fucking Quicksilver because of Machine World. Oh, holy shit, you can, like, there's all kinds of stats. I didn't even look at that. Oh, this is gonna be so fucking good. Oh, wait a minute, there's a fucking another turn. Oops. Oh well. I think I'm just gonna put dinosaurs at this point. I don't know what to play. Doesn't really matter, really. I guess I'll do that. Oh, it totally mattered. And I won barely. I'll take it. I need 7 more locations, 20 more power, and 1. Oh my god, Machine World's way too common, dude. Oh, Scarlet Witch didn't fail there. Cards here of -3 power. What the fuck? I went from +5 to -3. That sucks. Nope. Well, I won, but didn't have 20 power. Wheel. Oh, am I dead yet? cool, I got Angel. Now, what fucking deck was she in? If only I could take screenshots. She wasn't in this one, I'll tell you that. Oh, I can tell myself.
Tip number 2, guys, you want to go ahead and start studying some of the cards. Now, there are loads of cards within this game, and it can be a little intimidating at first. However, the cool thing that they've done with this game is they've separated the cards by different pools. So the higher you level up and the further you go in the game, the more access to cards you're going to get, and they've done this by splitting it into 3 different pools. Pool 1, 2, and 3 is going to be the in-game. So if you haven't played or you're just starting to play, the best thing that you can do is go ahead and start looking at all of the Pool 1 cards, understanding what they do so that you have a general idea of what you're seeing on the other side of the battlefield. You're going to have such an advantage over the other global launch players if you have basic understandings of the Pool 1 cards, because you're going to be seeing a lot of these cards early on. It's just like any other game, League of Legends, Overwatch. The more you know the other characters, or in this case, the cards in the game, you know what to do in those scenarios on how to best counter them and how to play them yourself. Now, I'll go ahead and put down in the description below and up on the screen now the 2 websites that I like what you can go and check out. Snap.fan, you can go to Pool 1 cards and read and study them all up there, or you can go ahead and go to Marvel Snap Zone, I believe, and that has a lot of great info as well to start studying the cards. There's not a whole lot of them in Pool 1, and so a good introduction into the game. Let's move on to tip number 3. Now, this probably should have come before tip number 2, but that's besides the point. You want to go ahead and get a basic understanding of the game. Now, when you download the game for the first time, they're going to put you up against loads of bots so that you can kind of get your understanding and start to get the feel of the game before you go in against real players. But that doesn't mean that you can't learn the basics right now. The game is extremely easy to understand and play. You know, they advertise you can play on the toilet, and you truly can.
Bathroom at your workplace? Let's be honest, most likely the bathroom, right?
Very short and simple games, extremely easy to understand and play. You know, they advertise you can play on the toilet, and you truly can.
Bathroom at your workplace?
Deadpool. When this card's destroyed, return to your hand with double the power. Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
Be honest, most likely the bathroom, right?
Very short and simple games, but the complexity and the depth of this game is absolutely crazy the more you play it. Now, you don't have to master it, but you want to understand the basics. Now, I'm going to go ahead and link a video up above in the right-hand corner that you can watch after this video to get a better understanding of the bare basics of how Marvel Snap works, and it was made by yours truly. Which brings us to our last and final tip, guys. Again, these aren't groundbreaking, but these are things that you can best do to prepare. Guys, the last tip is going to coincide with learning the basics, and that is watch others play the game if you don't plan on playing it till release. Bit of a shameless plug in here. You can go and watch me. I'm a partner over on Twitch. I play the game plenty throughout the week, trying to teach people what to do and offering a different spin on the game. So you can watch other content creators, watch me, or if you hate me, go watch someone else, but it's going to be really helpful to see others play this game. So those are going to be the biggest tips that you can do to best prepare for Marvel Snap. Now, if you guys want loads of other guides, beginner guides, intermediate...
The Clade family.
I want you to come with me on an expedition.
Just crash landed. Where in the world are we?
Every journey has a beginning, and you have downloaded Marvel Snap. It is now time to sink your teeth into this game. You'll get access to your opponent's cards. You're definitely going to win at least one location with Devil on to win you the game. To keep it simple, some other powerful comment, talking about all the cards separately because, like I said, it's about the cards.
Discard aggro she's in. I like that it auto sorts them. It's kind of cool.
Not the deck, and again, I remind you to be sure to try them all out. Find one style that you like the most.
Oh,
it's really going to make your whole experience.
She was also in one cost.
It's a whole lot better. My friends, if this video was helpful, again, I remind you to be sure to try them all out. Find one style that you like the most.
Yeah, she's in it too. Okay. Can I fucking screenshot finally? Nope. Ooh.
Marvel Snap can be very easy to pick up and play, but it can be hard to master. I know I myself made plenty of mistakes both early and often, and it took a lot of playtime for me to learn the most common mistakes that I was constantly making. Between game mechanics, card interactions, there are so many things that can go wrong, and the purpose of today's video is that you guys learn from my mistakes and don't make the same ones to give you guys the best shot in playing Marvel Snap. So here we go, let's jump into the biggest mistakes that you would want to avoid. So for mistake number 1, this is something that I wish somebody told me when I first started playing Marvel Snap, and that is, do not keep playing the same cards over and over, especially if you are just starting out. Now yes, there's something to be said about repetition and learning the different cards in the game, but there are a lot of pros to playing different cards within your deck. Now yes, you might want to keep your main offenders like Odin or White Tiger, the ones that really hold down the deck like American Chavez, but on the other side, you want to play as many common cards as possible to build up the collection level the easiest. You guys, it takes a lot more collection resources to upgrade cards that have been being played and upgraded. You want to upgrade your common cards to climb up the collection level, and as an extra bonus, you're going to learn little card interactions and combos by playing multiple decks and multiple cards, and upgrading them all along the way, unlocking brand new ones. For mistake number 2, it's all about playing locations wrong. One of the best parts about Snap are the different cards, but also the various amount of locations that are RNG into every game that you play. Now, it's super easy to play locations wrong. I see it all the time. Subterranea, Superflow. Playing these locations early are only going to hurt you, so you want to make sure and lock in exactly what a location does. There are also little traps that you can fall into early, like X-Men Mansion or Grand Central, that play cards for you, but you've already laid out 4 different cards, and well, you're missing out on free energy. So there's a lot of little interactions between the locations. Make sure you know what you're doing. Like if you see Mojo World and you guys are both tying one location, you have to win Mojo World to win that draw. Pay attention to the little things and pay attention to the locations. In time, you'll learn these locations, but these are the little things that you want to watch out for. Alright guys, for mistake number 3, I'm probably gonna have a whole video geared towards this, so if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to Cozy Snap today for daily Marvel Snap content. But this is gonna be all about card mistakes. So the more you play the game, you're gonna realize there are a lot of little interactions or combos that are gonna go a little bit differently than you originally planned. Now, some of the most common are playing things like Green Goblin or Hobgoblin on Kamartaj to send the Goblin over to the enemy, only to have him come right back to you. Or my personal favorite, we've all been there. You've got Iron Man, you're ready to double up a location, only to have him come right back to you. Or my Goblin or Hobgoblin on Kamartaj to send the Goblin over to the enemy, only to have him come right back to you. Or my personal favorite, we've all been there. You've got
Hobgoblin and Green Goblin are negatives because they go to your opponents.
Iron Man, you're ready to double up a location, but that location has a negative number. Unfortunately, -2 does not equal going up to 2. It goes down to -4. So you want to watch out for playing one of the most popular cards in the game in Iron Man and playing him in negative locations. It's just about knowing the little things like playing Jubilee on Death Domain. You're going to lose Jubilee, but you'll get the card and that won't get destroyed that she plays. There's a lot of small interactions, and again, I'm going to make a full video just on this subject. Mistake number 4 is probably one of the hardest ones to break and a hard one to master, but it's about snapping and leaving and giving up too early. Guys, when you first start playing, you're going to go against some bots and you're going to feel great. You want to snap against every single bot. However, when you start playing harder people, it's going to get a whole lot harder to win those cubes back, and you're going to start really facing the consequences of snapping too early. Learning when to retreat or when to snap and double down is one of the most key important mistakes that you can learn to grow in the ranks of Marvel Snap. Climbing up to Infinite is all about knowing when to retreat, or better yet, how do you get your opponent to offer up as many cubes as possible. It's like poker, guys. If you have pocket aces, you don't go all in unless you're Michael Scott on the first hand. You want to let your enemy or your opponent put some chips in there as well, so you have something to win. And on the other side of the coin, don't give up too early. Yes, maybe you made a huge misplay, but there are so many games that I came back and won. If the opponent's not snapping and you haven't snapped, you have nothing to lose until the last turn. And for our last mistake, guys, this is pretty common, but it's easy to fall into, and that is, do not buy these fast upgrade packs, guys. It's going to be tempting, but this game is all about a little bit of resource management and upping your collection level. Y'all, you're going to go ahead and get these upgrades for free just by playing the game, and you don't need to use extra credits to get that card up there. Now, every now and then I have fallen into the trap, and I've gotten my favorite card here, and I have upgraded it, or I'm right there to unlocking a new card and just need an extra boost. But I can simply just play more games, get better at the game, and you're going to get those upgrades naturally. I see a lot of people fall into this. Quite simply, guys, just play more Snap. So there you have it. Those are all of the biggest, most common mistakes that I was making in my early days of Marvel Snap. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video, and if I didn't cover it, comment down below, teach the community what is a mistake that you want others to avoid. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe down below for more daily Marvel Snap content, or catch me live on Twitch where I'm a partner there. We stream Snap all of the time, and until next time, happy snapping.
Marvel Snap is a collectible card game where we...
Why are you giving me Marvel Snap ads? Okay.
Well, hello there, and welcome back to the channel. We've got a pop-up video today because, well, we got a pop-up development roadmap. The developers for Marvel Snap have released a roadmap of what we can expect. They say goodbye to the beta and hello to the future. Now, this is really cool because typically gaming companies don't love to do this type of road ahead because if they don't launch something or if they promise something that people get excited about and it never comes, well, it just doesn't end up too good. But what they've done here is they separated it into 3 different sections, which I love. They have a coming soon.
Coming soon, global launch. Yeah, we got that shit. Localization times 13. I don't know what that means. Welcome bundle, reward delivery, inbox system, variant rarity system. Unranked mode is in development. Battle mode versus friends. Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Which means it's just about ready to launch or show us. They can give us specific details and dates. And in development section, which is more of they're dedicating resources, staff, and time towards these products, but they might change or they're subject to change. And then lastly, in concept, which is what we can see or expect in the future or what they're kind of thinking of that will come down the pipeline. So in today's quick video, we're going to go through all of the news, all of the roadmap. We've got some really exciting things to talk about, like on ranked mode, battling your friends, buying specific cards, which is huge. Let's go and jump into it. All right, so here it is. We've got the Marvel Snap roadmap. I am freaking pumped. I've been waiting for this to come out just to look into the future of what this game is going to become. It's already so addictive, and I'm excited to see where they take it. But here they go. They posted this in-game in the news section as well as the Discord, a more abbreviated version. And there's a lot of stuff here. I briefly went through it before I fired up the camera. Let's go ahead and start diving through what we can expect. So we're not going to read it all, but they're essentially saying, goodbye to the beta and hello to the future of Marvel Snap. And that they want to start doing more of these roadmap-style updates so that we can get a look into what is coming into the game, which is exciting news. I've played plenty of games out there with not a lot of communication from the developers, and so this is definitely nice to see that this is where the developers want to go to and the relationship that they want to have with the Marvel Snap community. So they did kind of give the spark notes, if you will, but we're going to skip through those because we'll be reading the entire thing. Let's go ahead and start out with the coming soon. Again, this is stuff or content that they know is ready to go and ready to ship and give us more dates for it. Right off the bat, guys, this is pretty much just the launch package. We knew the game was going to be coming out on October 18th, and this is what we expected. We have the global launch, PC early access, which is going to be super exciting. Right now, mobile, iPad, and BlueStack are the only options to play, so I'm excited to see what they do with the PC client, especially as a content creator. Localizing the game in 13 languages, great, the more the merrier. Now, for the first bit of content that we're going to take a closer look at, we have the new variant rarity system. If you don't know by now, variants are going to be different versions of cards, and there's a ton in the game right now. The art team has done a great job, but it looks like they want to launch with over 1,000 different variants. Now, right now, you can get them through the season pass, the collector cache, or you can buy them, but it looks like we're getting a whole new rarity system and kind of tied in with a new monetization system, which I stand for. I think monetization is important for the game's health and to last, but it looks like that each variant is going to get a different rarity associated with it. So they're going to take 75% of the current variants and give them a rare for the rarity, and then they're going to give 25% a super rare rarity. So those that have played the beta, looks like you have a little bit of a leg up if you've already got some of the variants, and the rest of these will be dispersed. They want to go ahead and add 75 new rare variants. We get a sneak peek of some of these new variants, and they look pretty dang cool, especially that Mysterio one. And overall, I think this is a good addition for both monetization and bringing more variants into Marvel Snap. All right, next up in the roadmap for Marvel Snap, we have the in-development section. Now, they've already stated that they're going to be putting team members to be working towards these different features or content to come into the game, and that they're going to try to get realistic timeline tables, and they really want to try to move forward with what is below. But it is all subject to change if they don't like it, if they want to go ahead and make something a bit more fun, whatever it might be. But this is where the sexy stuff is, if you will. We've got a battle mode versus friends. This is definitely one of the most highly requested features to come to the game. I know I myself definitely want this to come for different things like tournaments and a lot of fun content creating behind it. I was hoping it would have come out with the game, but looks like it'll come by at least the end of the year, if I were to guess. Also, we've got a fun ranked mode that will be announced where you can casually test out decks. Don't have to, sacrifice cubes or anything like that. Now, we'll get into more detail about those down below. We've got collector tokens, we have PC widescreen, and then title systems. Now, the titles are probably going to be things like, Ultimate Snapper, or, I don't know, comment down below a cool, catchy title, but we'll see what those look like. But to jump into the exciting stuff, we have what is battle mode versus friends. Now, this is super interesting because I wanted to see what they did with the snapping mechanic and how they're going to turn that into something that you can do, not ranked. And it looks like the solution was having a health pool for both teammates or both friends or whoever's going up against each other. Now, this is really exciting. I think this is actually a great way to go about it. I'll go ahead and throw it on the screen here. In battle mode, each player starts with 10 health, and the winning player deals damage to the opponent equal to the stakes of the game. So you can take 4 damage or 1 if you retreat. Players will play a series of games and against each other with the same deck until one player loses. So this is pretty cool. They keep the integrity of the snap system. I do wish, and I really hope that eventually you can use more than one deck. I think switching up your deck is going to be pretty important when it comes to things like tournament play. But again, let me know down in the comments below. Now let's talk collector tokens. This is probably the most exciting piece of the entire list or the entire roadmap. You now have a way to target specific cards. No more praying to RNGs that you get a Hella for your Hella discard deck. You are now able to go ahead and target a card in the new collector's shop. They're going to be new collector tokens, which I don't know if they're going to be monetized or not. They say that you can go ahead and get them in your collection level track, and they're going to get rid of the boosters, or they're going to lower the amount of boosters, and I get an A-min, so win-win there. But essentially, you're going to see different cards that are going to be offered up in the token shop, and every 8 hours they will change. Best part is you can freeze a card. I can't believe they're adding this. You can freeze a card and work your way up to grab that card. So if you see Hella or Mystique, you can freeze it, play the game, get your collection level up, get enough collector tokens, and then bam, you have a Mystique. And it also targets cards that you don't have, which is obviously super valuable, especially a lot of those that are just chasing the last few. So huge update here. Super excited to see what they do with this and how they kind of bring it into the game. But I gotta say, not having RNG all the time excites me a ton. I think this is a huge addition to the game, and I'm excited and surprised that they're adding it. So that brings us to the last bit of the Marvel Snap roadmap. We have the in-concept section. Now, this is the section where, they have it on a whiteboard in the big meeting room, and they hope they get to a lot of these, and it gives us a glimpse of what they kind of see in the future of the game. And everything I've read here looks really damn good. So you can go ahead and read the paragraph down below. I don't want to waste your time or insult your intelligence, but you can see that they're looking to add new competitive modes, which obviously we hope and new are coming, guilds and social systems, which I like. I think it's good to add kind of a social aspect to the game. I'm not always crazy about it when they have different currency and you must log in or you must get all 50 members to do X. It can get a little exhausting and make it feel like a chore at times, but I'm sure they'll do great with that. In-game events, fantastic. Infinity ranking board, this is absolutely huge and important for the future competition of the game, which I think is a big aspect of Marvel Snap. Collectible emotes and card emojis, and then mythic variants as well, so adding to that rarity system. So that is going to be the in-concept, and at the end they say, we're looking forward to global launch, yada yada. This is pretty damn cool, guys. I'm excited. It's super cool that they really showed us an inside look at what is to come. Please let me know down in the comments below, what are you most excited out of all of these different updates? Speaking for myself, probably the battling friend system for me, but I want to hear from you guys as well. If you haven't already, guys, subscribe to Cozy Snap for up-to-date news, deck guides, and all the good stuff. You can check out all the videos that I've released so far, and there's a lot more to come. Until next time, guys, stay cozy. We'll see you on the next video.
I forgot to change decks. Oh well. He just gave me another lizard. My Morpho turned into one. Yeah, I got Lady Sif. No idea if I discard deck anything else. I accidentally turned on my headset at some point. Fuck that stuff. Okay, I guess there's nothing there. That's all I have to do. 2 generators. At once. 30 total.